Huh? He's asleep, Daddy. I don't want to wake him up. Yeah, he can do the pot today. Good morning, good morning. You see that white post and that brown post? That's where the flags are going to go. They're laying on the table right here in front of the camera. No, go on. Just go on. You ain't got nothing to do with my live stream. Go in the house. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Nope. Good morning, good morning.
What is that? Is that trash right there?
What?
That monster can, that jug?
No, those are the ones that I have put on the table to draw the yellow jackets when they're bad. That's why they're there. Good morning, Jeanne. Good morning, Miss Lynn. We fix to hang some flags. Me and or Daddy's gonna hang them. I gotta help, I'm sure. Come up. Okay, not now. Go in the building right now. Yeah, we're fine. We just don't want you out here. Make it quick.
Go on and pay, get back in the building. That's what she said.
Say good morning to my dad. You guys can see him. The best view of him you've had since this all started. There's my daddy, y'all. Love my daddy. Wave at the chat, Daddy.
Which one you want where?
I want the American flag on that one, I think, and the other one on this one. What y'all think? The American flag on the white pole and the Second Amendment flag on the brown one? That's a big old flag. Now, do you need me to hold that board for you? Are you sure? Because it ain't no big thing. Oh, you already got them pre in there. Awesome. Lynn says, good morning, Dad. He says, good morning, everybody. Oh, cool. Thank you, Daddy. This is going to be really easy. And the good flag's going up. Good morning, Miss Nina. Say hi to Dad. He's in here. Or he's here. He don't look happy this morning, but he's here. Are you snagged? Oh, you're snagged on that little bitty thing. There you go. And Nina says, hi, Dad.
Good morning, Nina.
Good morning, everybody. This is the ceremony of hanging up these flags. I've been wanting to get them hung up for weeks now, so he's prepared to get them up here. You gonna have them facing each other? That's gonna be cool. They look about, I think that one on the left's just a little higher, but it ain't gonna make that big of a difference. I think that's the bigger flag, actually. I think that American flag's a little bit bigger than the other one. You need some help? Charlene must still be in the bed. She's missing the whole thing. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It ain't going nowhere, that's for sure.
What? What are you doing? I'm over here doing the stuff. I ain't looking around. What's going on? I'm out here on the power line. Oh, you're on the power line. Huh?
Good morning, Miss Jamie. We got the flags up.
That ain't bad. I'm just working here in the yard. I got started early this morning.
You need a chair?
Oh, you hunting or you just out there on the fire line? Just out here on the fire line. How long you gonna be here? I don't know. Yesterday. Oh yeah, I got to work tomorrow. I took a day off work today. Well, about time. I cut some of that grass over there.
I think they look good up there, don't y'all? What y'all think?
Going out towards Tony and Silly's line. Yeah, got that road going in there.
Jamie Crow, you still got Trumpitis?
I'm gonna come back over there. You the only one over there now, or there's somebody else over there hunting? No, Jerry's up there. Yeah, I just don't want to bother nobody. Nobody's over here. Huh? I get there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's walking around with that coffee cup. You can bet that.
That's my intention.
I got coffee.
I'm going to try to get it done by, I can work Monday and Tuesday.
I think it looks nice, too.
But then, Wednesday, I got to go to the doctor.
Now all I need is a We the People flag. A We the People flag will add to it and finish it off. Nope, Jamie says I'm almost over it. All right, Jamie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It just felt a little naked out here without a flag up, so I had them. There wasn't no reason not to put them up. I've been after Daddy. He was waiting on that Second Amendment flag to get here from Charlene so he could hang them at one time.
I don't know, Jim. Like I said, unless they plan on cutting that timber. I know they put
It's been raining the last couple of days here. I mean, just off and on. We've been getting a steady rain. It's been raining. The weather hadn't been good. You can't get out and do nothing when it's like this. Because right now, the weather's completely unpredictable here. Good morning, everybody. We got 11. Everybody hit that like button and share this to your social media. I'm trying to get up to 500 subscribers so that we can make some changes to the channel. So you share it all you want to. This will probably be my new place to sit down and have the live stream. It's raining. It's been rainy here for days.
From the end of the road to the dirt road, we need to ride that down with a four-wheeler.
Carol and I talked this morning. She's got 2 softball games or baseball games she's got to go to. So I was thinking to myself, if it was here today, it would sure be rained out. It would be rained out. Nina, how you doing this morning? I'll probably give you a call later this afternoon when things calm down and I got these kids ready for bed and ready for school and all that stuff. But sounds like to me Daddy's supposed to take him a trip.
$25 first time and $50 second time. All right. Okay, let's put up the power line.
Yeah, it's doing that here too, Jen.
I thought we'd love it.
Jen, you're going to have to remind me again one more time. Where are you located? Because I keep forgetting. I can't remember. Jamie, you going to try to come down to Florida? What is it? That's 3 deer, Daddy.
That's probably up there
That's
2 years. Yeah. I ain't gonna say I ain't listening.
we got a mom and 2 yearlings in the deer path this morning. Dogs can't stand it. Maybe don't cut it. I want a yay or nay. Where your mind thinking? What you thinking? Daddy's got to trim that. Huh? What are you talking about? No, I wasn't even saying, I was talking about the deer. I wasn't talking about you and the. No, you supposed to cut the tree. Okay, we'll cut the limb. All right. This one? All right, that works. Well, we just took one limb off that. He didn't go kill the thing. You need a hammer? What is that? That's a good place to put a plant. Is that your new lopper? Oh, okay. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you. Good morning, Miss Valerie. We got
The woman that sent them to you ain't even in there.
She isn't. I sent her a text. She thinks she's still asleep. She'll pop up in here eventually. Have y'all seen Charlene yet? I'm looking back over the chat. No, she's not in here yet. I told her. But she's sleeping in, I guess. We got 13 people in here this morning. We had to hang these flags. Nina Ross says, thank you, Dad. Nope. Daddy said we damn sure had to hang them because I wasn't going to let it go. Nope. He don't understand how I enjoyed, how many times did I do a live stream in Texas in front of the flag? It's not cold here yet. It's cool, but not cold. It's manageable. I had put on a long sleeve shirt earlier because it was before it got daylight. It was kind of nippy. I went in the house, had a hot flash, got the shirt off and put my short sleeve shirt back on. And in 5 minutes, I'll be cool again and have to have the other one back on. So, did any of you guys, some of you were probably there, but if you haven't watched the live stream, when I opened the packages yesterday, I got a beautiful, are you pissed to go to the club? I got a beautiful sweater that is decked out with the flag and it's got USA and everything on it. It's pretty. I can't wait to wear it. Yes, hot flashes are from the devil, I'm telling you. They are horrible. And they're the hardest part to me about, getting older. That's been the hardest part right there, is because you can't regulate your temperature out. It doesn't matter what you do, what you don't do. You just can't You just can't regulate it out. We got deer trying to get up here this morning. They all up in the woods right here by me trying to get to the corn, but the noise is scaring them away. There's one coming up there. Daddy, I think that's Runt coming up right there. That it's crazy the way some people get them and some people don't. And then I asked a friend of mine once, I said, I'm 55 here after the humid summer. I'm loving the cool weather. I know, right? I love it when it starts cooling down. As long as I got clothes to wear to keep me warm, I'm good. I think the biggest thing for me is when it takes a sudden drop, like when it's 90 degrees one day and you wake up the next morning and it's in the 40s. That's a shock to the system. But a gradual one, it ain't so bad. I told you. They're horrible. I wouldn't recommend nobody having them. Let me see if I can turn y'all around. Oh, camera's moving a minute. Hold on. Well, that ain't gonna work. Let's see. All right, everybody. Get that deer trail. I'm gonna move my chair so y'all can see, because Runt sitting out there waiting on everything to get calmed down so he can go get him some food. Let's see. I'm trying to see. It's hard to look at the camera and figure out where you guys are as far as the path. But you should be able to see him in a minute. You won't be able to get a close-up of him. Good morning, Miss Tracy. I had the flags up at the beginning. We hung the flags up. Yay! They're up. You can go back and look at the very beginning and see it. There he comes. Mini Cactus just went live. So if all of y'all are into Red Cactus, she just started her live stream. Let's see. I'm trying to see if y'all can see him on the camera yet. Where is that deer at on the camera? Oh no, that's 2 yearlings. Yeah, they're terrible. Trying to get y'all where y'all can actually see the deer. There they are. Y'all see them moving? There's 3 of them. There's 2 little ones and a mama. See the 2 babies right there? And there comes the mama right there. This is what I do in the morning times. I sit out here and I watch the deer. She's looking over them babies to make sure them babies are safe. Well, it used to be for me, I would swelter at night. I couldn't make up my mind how I wanted to sleep, and most of the time I would be, let me see if I can get this camera where I need it to be. I don't like this now. I don't like having to move it around while I'm actually live. Okay. All right, there we go. So, Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Let's see. This camera sucks. I hate it. Well, they run. That's why. They're back there in the woods. You can't see them yet. But they're there. They're crossing over the woods right there. And I know y'all, the camera is just terrible. Oh, one of them's still out there. That might be Runt. I don't know. Let me see if he'll let me get a little close. Just a little bit. Nope. There he runs. Took off. When Runt comes up here, he'll sit a spell. So couldn't show you the deer this morning, but I'll try again. Let me get y'all back up where y'all can look at the flags. If Runt comes out, I'll pull it out and let y'all see. There was 3 of them. Dad said that this morning when he first started, there was 5. Yeah, they run off. Good morning, Mr. Old Glory. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. We just hung our flags up this morning. I've been wanting to get them up, and Daddy finally broke down and hung them up this morning. It was actually very easy to do. It didn't take long. All he had to do was, let's see. Jamie says, I can't wait till heads start to roll in D.C. Then it's going to be dancing in the streets like it's 2024 with the American flag. I can't wait. Good morning and God bless you in America and Trump. Yep, you're in the right chat. We're patriots here now. I'm not going to say everybody in here voted for Trump because I think it's a toss-up. But we all love our freedom and we all love our country and we all want the Constitution to be upheld, and we believe in the Republic, and so that's what we're all about. We're a big family. We all care for each other tremendously, and we help each other. So the worst thing that the government wants us to do is all bond together. So I told Charlene, and she missed the live. Good morning, Miss C4. Hello, all you beautiful patriot families, sisters and brothers. It's raining here. What a beautiful feeling. Freedom. Yes, we got them flags up today. Got them up. And when they're waving in the air, they're going to be pretty, but there's absolutely no wind here this morning. You guys, every chance y'all get, one of your videos rolled through my feed and it showed that you were live. I had to click it. Cool beans. Subscribe and stay with us. Because, hi C4, Tracy, one of these days the live stream's going to hit the road. I just got a couple things I got to do first. My 2 mods ain't in here yet this morning. But, yep. That's the way. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit here. When I do my live stream, I'll probably have the flags in the view like usual, and this is gonna be my little chill spot. I need a We the People flag, and I'd like to have one similar to the one that Daniel used to have. So I've got to find, or Daniel's got, and so I've got to I'd like to find one like the one I got for Daniel. I didn't get it for Daniel, but Daniel wound up with it. So I need to order another one of those or either have one sent or whatever. But once I do that, putting one at the head and doing like a little triangle thing with them would be cool. Maybe a J6. I don't know. A J6 flag. I wouldn't want to hang it outside. Yeah, we are. He was a good patriot. It was so sad. I was one of those that had no idea that he was sick until it was all said and done. It sounded like to me that he pretty much he kept his nose clean. He didn't really broadcast that he was not feeling good. I have some garden flags. I just don't have a We the People flag. I've got several garden flags, 3 or 4. All of them are for love of the country, though. I want a big flag. Charlene may be getting ready for church. I don't know what she's doing, but she missed the whole thing. I texted her and I told her that, but then again, I did some shorts on the flags coming up to begin with. That way y'all could see us getting them ready. Yeah, he kept it quiet. I had no clue. I was shocked that he was sick, and then even more shocked that he passed. And I was trying to find out what the deal was. I was asking everybody, well, what happened? Because he hadn't said nothing to anybody about being ill or sick. I hadn't heard nothing. So I was very, very surprised when I found out that he was gone. What? All right, that's fine. Daddy, it's all good. I understand. I'll see you when you get back. Gotcha. It was sad. I hate losing our Patriot family. I don't think anything hit me as hard as watching Bryant struggle when he was with the convoy and with the group, and he was sick, and everybody kept picking on him, and the rodents kept calling the ambulance service on him, and all this gobbledygook that they did to him, and he couldn't even enjoy being his his last couple of weeks here because they hounded him constantly. So, but I can say one thing. When he passed doing what he loved. And I guess that's all that matters right there, is that when he died doing what he cared about the most. So he died happy, which is what he wanted. And that's all that mattered to everybody. So he got his peace. I hated watching what he was going through. And he felt better that last month without the doctors, without the hospitals, without this, without the medicine. And you can't tell me that he didn't know it was his time. It was getting his time to go. Yep, same with Bryant. Exactly. Bryant was something special, and I got to meet him and Steve. I've met everybody just about it, with the exception of just a handful of people I haven't met. But if they were up there in Washington on the lawn, I met them. And of course, there comes little Runt, I guess. And if that's Runt, he'll let me get a little closer. I'll flip the camera around. He passed a couple days after my niece. She passed from cancer. C4 says Steve is one of a kind. He did say he had some medical problems back in the day. Just no one heard him out. So he let it go, accepted it. He wanted to buy land in Tennessee, but I think he was talking about heaven. Cool. Good morning, Runt. Let me see if I can flip y'all around so y'all can see this deer. You'll get an up close one of this one because he's out here grazing. So let me flip it over so y'all can see it. Wait a minute. I just need to move it, I think. Yep. Oh, shit. Okay. No, I don't want to invite no guests. Okay. Hold on, y'all. You're good this morning. I'm not going to mess with you. I'm not gonna bother you. Oh. Y'all see him standing right there by that tree? Still can't see him real good, can you? Got to keep my distance. Can't get too close. My dad'll kill me. And he ain't afraid of me at all. And that's what we don't want. He's sitting right there eating his food this morning. He ain't studying nobody. And there he runs. He'll be back. I live in Tennessee. That PFP. What's PFP? PFP. What is PFP? My view from my back porch. I absolutely love being out here. It's not, I've always liked being in the country, but since I've gotten older, I've gotten more respect for the animals that graze here. And the animals that graze here and everything else. Profile picture. I'll have to check it out. I'm on StreamYard. I can't do it right now. Oh, okay. I got you. It's pretty. Let's see. Let me go back up. C4 says, back that up. All three of them, Steve, Bryant, and Yellow Amulets. Can't remember her name. And see, what really ought to be concerning to everybody is not that we're just losing so many of the patriots. All the patriots, and I mean, think about it. This generation that really loves the country is older, and they're passing away. So, I feel like it's our job to make sure that our ideals and our traditions and our way of thinking and everything lives on in our kids, and it's up to us to do that, or it's all going to die. And that the World Economic Forum and everybody involved is desperately trying to kill the whole movement. They're trying to kill the freedoms. They're trying to take them. They're talking about taking our guns. If they take our guns, they've got total control, because we can't even defend ourselves when they come in our house, which is their whole goal, is to take the guns so that we can't defend ourselves against them. There's no other way to look at things other than that's I can't even pronounce the word this morning. That's tyranny. There you go. And these people in offices that we're voting in, they don't care about us. All they care about is getting in. And once we get them in, then the hell with the people. And that's pretty much what the black community has said about Biden. He got in there, and it's really sad, because so many people that voted for Biden because they didn't like Trump, and they can't even tell you why they don't like Trump. But the main thing that I keep hearing is that he's a racist. That's the first thing that I keep hearing, is he's a racist. He's a racist. No, Biden's a racist. And I'm not saying that Trump is not, but from what I can see, he's not. When it comes to politics and getting in an office, they want to kiss on babies and love on babies and do all the right things. But when it's down to it, what they do when they get in there, and a lot of people have said over the years too, that really it's all blot. That it's either you go with the flow of things, or they put you out. God didn't just give us trees, flowers, birds for no reason. Enjoy Mother Nature while you can, right? And see, this is peace to me. It's not, I won't ever look at the woods and be in here the same, because I still miss Burleson. I still miss what I had before I left and got here. But it does help to sit out here and just enjoy $1.75 a gallon gas, right? Good morning, Australia. Hello, hello, and welcome to the chat. How's everything going? Obviously, you're from Australia, right? We are, this is a freedom loving channel. We are patriots. We are all about our Constitution, our ability to carry and bear arms, the fact that we're a constitutional republic, everything. So that's what we're all here for. Everybody in here is family. And welcome to the family. I got to get, we just hung my flags up this morning, and I'm waiting on some breeze now is all I need to get them so they'll floral out and let everybody see them. But we've got absolutely no wind here this morning, none. It's like dead still. Yep. Yep, we enjoy life. We're a family. We stick together. Every single one of us is like tied together. So it's a nice place to be. Welcome to the chat. I hope you subscribe and I hope you stick around. They'll have to put a bullet between my eyes. Well, you know, I'm afraid it's going to come to that day because they're gonna unarm the people. It's coming. They're gonna find a way. The World Economic Forum isn't gonna stop. They've taken over the rest of the daggone world except America. They are going to turn America just as communist as the rest of these places are. And if you listen to these people talk about the freedoms lost, just like the Chinese people that are here in America now, the ones that are at the vigil every night, they will tell you they left communist China because they wanted to get away from what they were doing. And they're watching our country become the same thing. And they're telling people, you better pay attention to what they're doing because they've already done this in the country I was in. And they came here to try to get freedom. This is the last country that has freedom. The World Economic Forum and all the elite and the globalists want to control everything. And they are just about already there. And we're either going to have to stop supporting them as a whole, or they're going to have to force us to stop supporting them. Because either way, you got, and you can't tell me that ask Budweiser. Everybody kept saying, well, Budweiser's got all the money in the world. They ain't worried about whether we buy Budweiser or not. I guarantee you now they won't say that because Budweiser was dented and it was really, really, it affected their sales. When you went in and you saw, and I had a guy say one day, well, what's the difference? A Bud Light is no different than any other beer. Yeah, it is. I won't ever buy, I don't drink beer anyway, but I won't ever buy Bud Light again or any Anheuser-Busch product ever. And I used to enjoy talking about Anheuser-Busch because my initials were on the can, but it's all said and done. It's a wrap. I'm not a beer drinker anyway. But if it's made by Anheuser-Busch, I'm not drinking it. And as a collective, that's what we need to do. I think we would have a better impact if the patriots got together and not necessarily educated other people, but boycotted the ones that are woke and drive them into bankruptcy because they may not like us, they may not like what we do, but I guarantee you they love our money. They love our money. Sweetheart, the only way they're getting my guns is from my cold, dead hands. We need to stop voting for politicians and start voting for real people with real solutions and a passion to do it. You're absolutely right. I do not believe that the answer lies in the Republican Party. I do not believe that the answer lies in the Democrat Party. I believe that the answer is in we the people, but they have got us now in a situation where we have to settle for the less of two evils most often. Now, I'm not saying that, again, I know I got a lot of Trump fans in here. Not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. If I've got to take my pick, I'll vote for Trump. But that's just me personally. I don't have any qualms telling anyone that. But I will tell you this. It's either you're a Republican, Democrat, or an independent. And the independents, unless we can figure out a way to get some people in there that can actually overshadow both the Democratic vote and the Republican vote, we're not going to get nothing done. Maybe we need to dissolve the Republican and Democratic Party altogether and just start a We the People Congress and Senate. Yeah, she's always been the bomb when it comes to that. Crystal's always, and her Santa tribute made me cry. I haven't watched the Steve tribute yet. I don't know if I can do it. This one I stayed out of because I didn't have no pictures of me and Steve together. Let's see. We are owner operators and diesel is outrageous also. Sadly, they are already here. What did I miss? What are you guys talking about? Okay, I don't know either. Who are y'all talking about? I missed something somewhere. Jamie, what's going on? And we don't have, if anybody in here has a wrench, if you can find the link Jamie's talking about, put it in here. Jamie should have a wrench of her own, but I'm in StreamYard, so I can't tell. That's why y'all have wrenches, so that y'all can share links, because I can't do it. Oh, Glory says, I'm not a Republican, I'm a conservative. I don't vote for a party. I vote for the godliest man offered. That means I vote Republican 100% of the time when I vote. Oh, Crystal's link. Yeah. If one of y'all could put Crystal's link in, that would be awesome, because I can't do it. I'm in StreamYard. That's why I gave you guys wrenches, especially the channel owners, because if you're a channel owner, well, the bad thing is what's really, to me, what we should be looking at is their voting record. Go back and vote for what they voted for. Look at what they voted for, what they didn't vote for. But to be honest with you, a lot of them votes are being bought and bartered. I mean, they're literally, well, I'll give you this if you vote against this. And it's not even about what they really believe in or what they don't believe in. It's about how much money you're going to throw my way, or what kind of perks are you going to give me for siding with you, which is not even about being for the people. That's about being for themselves. So, I mean, when it all comes down to it, you can't trust the politicians because they're in it for the money. All of them. And I think Trump is different in that aspect, because he wasn't a politician. He was a businessman, and he run America like a business. So, I mean, but really all the rest of them, DeSantis, that new guy from the Middle East that's running, and I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't vote for him simply because of his ties. Well, that's true. And my dad says the same thing, that the reason that they want him out, but I don't think that's their biggest reason they fear him. That's not the reason that they fear him. They fear him because, I appreciate that, Old Glory. I appreciate that very much. But they don't fear him because of the fact that he can't be bought necessarily. But what it's all about is the fact that he can't be controlled. Because every single politician, president, vice president, all these people, just like Mike Pence. Mike Pence was on the 2020 docket because they promised him that when they got Trump out, that he would take over the helm of president. He didn't have no allegiance to Donald Trump. And in my opinion, there should have never been anybody with him that wasn't like in the heart devoted to what he wanted to do. Instead, It was all about, what are you going to give me if I stand beside this man for 4 years as he's president? What am I going to get? And then he didn't get what he wanted either. So oh, well, Nina said a mouthful right there. The guy from India owns a pharmaceutical company. Now, I guarantee you, if we really dug into things and we really paid attention to what he does, I guarantee you it's tied into that vaccine somewhere. Say what again, C4? He can't be bought. As of now, he can't be bought. Now, he can't be controlled. He can't be bought. If he had been able to be bought, I think he would have been bought in these last 4 years that he's went through. And then the time Biden's been in, because as soon as he announced his plan to run for president in 2024, buddy, I mean, they went after him lock, stock, and barrel. They're trying to do everything they can. Joe Biden has been on national news talking about how he's going to do everything possible to make sure that Donald Trump is not in the presidential office. And that is not an issue. I mean, to everybody listening, that man can sit there and say that, and unless you're anti-Trump, you're not gonna care about it at all. But when you're targeting someone and stopping them from being president, now that's a whole different game. So, but the reason I'm weary of the guy who's Middle East is because, number one, now he runs a pharmaceutical company, and number two, if you read in the book of Revelation and through the New Testament, all the books that tells you what the Antichrist is going to be and where he's going to come from and yada yada, that's not good. That's just not good. Vivek Ramaswamy was given $4,000 in college through a source-owned company. When the info came out, Vivek paid internet professionals to wipe it off every site that could find it on. She still didn't work. Now, is that the guy that you're talking about, the Middle Eastern guy? You know what? He's talking a lot of smack too. He's talking a lot of smack, and he sounds like he really loves America and this, that, and the other. And he probably ain't. And I guarantee you, I'm wondering if the man's even an American citizen, because you can't run for president in the United States unless you're born and raised here. And so, yeah, I like what he's got to say, but I don't trust him because of his heritage and because he's trying to run for president. And I guarantee you, he's fixing to try to get in there and do the World Economic Forum bidding. So I'm just done with that. Well, he ain't never going to be Donald Trump. He's never going to be Donald Trump at all. No matter what they do, I don't care who they are, who you are not going to be able to get the support that Trump has gotten in the last 8 years. It's just not going to happen. So I don't trust that man. The more I hear him, I like what he has to say, but I think that's exactly what he's doing. He's tickling my ear and just telling me everything I want to hear. And then when he gets in office, he's going to act like an idiot. Hey there. Hi there, Runt. You ain't full yet? Runt's back. I'm not going to vote for him. I never would. And after I met Trump, it's Trump all the way. He is a true patriot. That is so awesome. Trump, Lake, and seriously? Is Trump and Kerry Lake going to link up in 2024? Because everybody keeps telling me it's going to be him and DeSantis. But DeSantis is going to hurt him in the long run, I think. Because DeSantis has lost his clout because he is WEF partnered. He has been in bed with all of Disney and all that pedophilia for years. And until somebody started paying attention and actually realized exactly what Disney is doing, and Disney is, you got to think about it, it's a theme park. And kids are coming in flocks from all around the United States to be there. And they are just I mean, the elite can just handpick the kids because they're everywhere. You know, I'll take this one and I'll take that one, and this one's cute. They'll pet them just like our president does. If you want to call him that, that would be very awesome to have Trump and Lake team up. So, in a couple of days or a week or two, you guys, I don't know how long it's going to take, but I've got a shadow box to do. And what I mean by a shadow box, most of you should know, but before I left Deuces, I had Taylor's his tassel, his program, an invitation. I've got a keychain. I've got all kinds of stuff from him graduating from high school. And I'm fixing to get a box made for that. And then I'm going to send it to Deuce's mom. So I don't believe Santa is going to get involved in what? Santa's. What? Santa or Santa's? Are you talking about somebody different? Lord have mercy. That would be like putting me in there. I don't think so. But that would be awesome if Jamie Crow was vice president. But see, that's just like the J6 prisoners. All these people in the Congress and the Senate want to sit there and hype and bitch about J6. Until Matt Gaetz actually came out and spoke to them, nobody had come out there. Okay, DeSantis, I got you. Matt Gaetz was the first one in 3 years to step foot out there where them people are every single day and night. And you know, it's not that far for them. It can't be, because the White House and the Senate and the Congress and all that, they're all right there together. So it ain't like it isn't like it's inconvenient or it's out of their way to go and talk to someone about J6. Mama Mickey's out there every single night, making sure that everybody does not forget her daughter and what happened to her. Nobody's come out and spoke to her. She's been on every network there is, but you just don't see nothing coming out of it. You don't see anything changing. And like I've noticed the last week or two that when you're watching the J6 visual, we're starting to deal with buffering so much you can't even watch a live stream. It's going in and out so bad. It's okay. I get it. But yeah, you know, DeSantis has lost his clout in the state of Florida and everywhere else, especially in Iowa. When he went to Iowa, they booed his tail off stage. So, but he's been, because most people don't realize that in Florida, the state of Florida has its own not military, has its own constitution. It has its own other stuff that they deal with as a state. But the Disneyland or Disney World, whichever one it is, complex had its own law. It had its own constitution. It did not fall under the precincts of the state of Florida. They couldn't do nothing. Let me go up and look, and I've missed some chat. What's the American flag, Tracy? Oh, Glory says, here's how the majority of the people I know feel about DeSantis. If he holds out for 4 years, he's looking at 8 years of president after Trump. He's splitting the vote and he needs to back off. I agree. And you know what? That's probably why they're doing it. Oh, they won't. They better not. Everyone's a dude online until I'm told otherwise. Yes, ma'am. You know what is so funny about that is I was looking on YouTube Studio a couple days ago, and you know 90% although my females are the ones that's in chat, but the majority of my supporters on the channel are males. And the age range fluctuates from 16 all the way up to my age and older. So, well, you can't go down to the J6 vigil and not have some kind of trash in the background talking. See, that's what I don't get. Why would you go to the vigil and still not speak? Why wouldn't you? And that, to me, that's just, I may have to move, y'all. I might have to wind up in the live stream. It's raining. I got to see what it does. It might be the water falling out the trees because the wind is blowing a little bit. We'll see. If it starts raining, I'm going to have to get off here because my phone's exposed out here right now. Runt's still out there eating. But I'll be 50 this year. I'll be 50 this November. And what it all comes down to is, to me, if we don't start educating these young people, that's where we're going to lose it. We've got to focus, to me, on the younger people. Back in the 70s, men were dudes and girls were chicks, right? Tracy says, I'm not scared to say I'm voting for Trump. I'm not either. I'm going to vote for Trump. I will vote for him next year. And I wish I was closer to Atlanta where I could actually work the polls while they were doing everything. That way I could go down there and make sure that if they did something wrong, I had it on camera. But C4 says, well, you got told. Told about what? Same here. Good morning, Carrie's Musings. It is. It's about, we have to educate these young kids. We're going to have to start. I think that would be the best place to start our impact. That's what I said. I said it 1,000 times. I think we need to open up a Patriot school, start with one, and build up until we have them all over the United States. Carrie, how you feeling? Oh, Gloria says, Tracy, I still have a Trump Pence sign up. I took a Sharpie to Pence's name after J6, but the sign is still up. Cool. I had a big old Trump 1 sign. I left it in Texas. Too bad it didn't say, everybody knows Trump won. So. This deer. What's a witch hunt? Wow, misfits, I'm 5 old. Come on, C4, you got to get it together. Use your swipe feature on your phone. That deer is the only deer I know that would let me have a live stream and me sit here as close to that deer as I'm standing or sitting. But he's gotten so used to me being out here that I don't bother him. Shoot, I put signs up. I put a flag up in Deuce's front yard, even though he didn't want one. But he let me put it up there. I don't know if it's still there, but my guess is he probably took that flag down. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured you were talking about. But they just trying to find whatever they can find to get him with. Any and everything. And they're doing a lot to him in the state of Georgia because this is a swing state. And they want Stacey Abrams and all the Democrats to continue to run the state. And they've definitely got Atlanta locked down. So, what? Everybody knows Trump won? I'd love to have it. I sure would. Good morning, everybody. We got 17 people, and you're late, Charlene. Yep, you missed the beginning of the stream when we got the flags up. We went live to hang them up. Daddy put 2 screws in each pole, and he was done. So we got the Second Amendment flag on the right, and we got the American flag on the left. Both of them. They're both up in the air. I told the chat all I need now is a either a We the People soldier flag or a We the People flag. Valerie says, I know it, that they know it. You know it, I know it, they know it. Everybody knows Trump won. I don't have my backup phone. I can't play the song for you this morning. I own 200 acres on the river in Tennessee, 16 head of cattle, a bull you can ride, 4 horses, a donkey named after my grandfather. Hold on. I got to go back up and read that one. Okay. A donkey named after my grandfather, a 16-year-old dog, 2 mean cats, and a pet trash panda named Oscar. Lots of love. That's crazy. Now, see, if I had that kind of land and it was mine and it was privately owned and it was mine, that's where I would start my patriot stuff right there. I would set up a homestead right there. I would set up a school, and because you have the land to do it, go ahead and get electricity and stuff out there and let the patriots start coming in and start a patriot school and pull them kids out of public school. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Good morning, Charlene. Beautiful flag. You said, Angela. Yes, it is. Hello, Mr. Slim. I love you. 81 million votes, my arse. Y'all are so funny. Charlene speaking to everybody. Angela, nowadays, lots of love means laugh out loud. It can mean anything. There's a lot of ways you can do it. Laugh out loud. Lots of love, all kinds of stuff. Well, I guess he got full unless he dripped back somewhere where I couldn't see him. Because I don't see the deer no more unless he's standing behind a dadgum tree, which is very possible. I need the We the People flag also. I want to put one of those up here. I don't know if it's because the Don't Tread on Me flags are usually yellow, but yellow is just not my color. It's never been my color. I just don't care for the color yellow, and me having a yellow flag would be like weird. Loads of lard, says Carrie. That's funny. Yep, I got to find me a We the People flag, and I'd like to have, like I said, I would like to get one like Daniel, like the one that I gave to Daniel. I took that flag out to show him what I had come up with on my gnomes and all that stuff, and I was showing off the stuff that I had gotten that's all patriotic, and I pulled that flag out, and he's like, I want that flag. And I was like, okay. And he's like, no, I want it now before you even put it up to show it to nobody. And he literally pulled the money out of his pocket and bought that flag right then. And if you'll look back at some of the live stream videos and stuff that I had at Daniel's, that flag's in a lot of them. So, but yeah. But this is, go away. I was blessed yesterday. The boys got 3 outfits apiece. All of them are jogging pants with little shirts. It was such a blessing. Thank you, Judy Beard, again. Charlene, Dad took your little headlamp, and he's got it in the house. And I don't even know, he was putting batteries in it and stuff when I left, so I assume it works. But he's got a couple of them. I bought him one in particular that he uses all the time. Okay. That works for me. You can go ahead and send any flag that you got, send them together TFL. What does that mean? I have to call Home Depot right quick. I'll be back. What you gonna do? Order us some flags? I'm gonna start putting my Cash App information on here too, because I want to start stockpiling, gifts and stuff like that. Because when we do go over the road, and we will be doing it, when I go over the road with the live stream, I want to have some built up. Plus, I got to get some more pots, y'all. I got to get some more pots. I'm going to go back up there to that hardware store. I want to get 2 more 10-inch pots and 2 more of the big ones while they still have them on sale. Because regardless of whether my pots sell or not, I've made the decision, as much as I enjoy doing them, I'm going to keep doing them. And if nobody else wants them, I will use them to plant my stuff for the summer. Too many toes. I said that too, Slim. I'm supposed to hear from Carol today on a yay or no for Florida. And Aruba said I talked to Aruba. She said she's going to talk to U-Haul. And anybody else is in the Florida area. Carrie is, I think, already thinking about being there. We're all going to meet up. And we're going to have a good time. And I might have to manipulate my flight just a little bit. My dad was telling me that he's unsure as of yet to whether he's going to let us, whether he's going to give us a ride to the airport and back, or I'm going to have to take that transit. But if I have to take the transit, it's going to have to be in the daytime. So I'm going to have to make sure my flights are in the hours that it's up and operational, because I can pay $40 to the transit and they'll take us to the airport and drop us off right there at the front door. You can't beat that, and it saves my dad from having to drive. But one way or the other, whether dad drives me and the kids to the airport, or whether I go alone, or whether we take the transit, we're going to get there. So I'm looking forward to meeting all the patriots down there. There's a lot of people going to be here that I only know a name. As a matter of fact, Aruba's the one exception. She is the one exception. Aruba and U-Haul I have met before, but everybody else is going to be there. I've never met in person. So I'm looking forward to a good couple days. I can't wait to meet Slim, because he'll answer the phone when I call Charlene sometimes and have me completely lost. And he laughs at me. He thinks it's funny. And I do too, because I think it's hilarious. But I can't wait to give Slim just a real big hug, because anybody that puts up with me and Charlene the way we are in the morning times when we're talking on the phone is a good man. So that's what we got. And I did talk to Santa. Santa said he's got a pheasant hunt that weekend, so he's not going to be able to be here. But we might, you never know, he might could fly out and spend the day with us and fly back. I know that would be hard for him to do, but I'm going to be there. I'm planning on coming up there on a Thursday, and I'm planning on getting back on a Tuesday. And I think that's going to put the boys missing right out 2 days of school, but I'm going to take their computers with me so they can get their work done. And if both of them are still with me, which one of them's supposed to be gone by then. So we'll see. I might not. You're going to end up taking a transit. It don't matter. My dad ain't got no problem with it. My dad just don't like to drive to Atlanta, and he don't like to go anywhere. My dad does not like to go anywhere. He doesn't like to go to town. He doesn't like to go anywhere. He reminds me of somebody else I know. But when it all comes down to it, I will make sure I'm there. So if I have to take a transit, we'll take a transit. If not, Dad'll drive me. It doesn't matter. Good morning, Miss Elaine. How are you, Miss Hot Damn? You're gonna have to back up to the very beginning of the feed and see us hanging up our flags. That's what the whole live was about this morning. Y'all gonna have to excuse me for a minute. I gotta take a restroom break. I'll be right back. Hey, person, I'll shut that door off. Y'all TV, that TV is like, wow. Boy, All right, I'm back. I'm sorry about that, guys. Nature calls. I'm doing good. Hot damn, I'm doing good. Everybody's speaking to hot damn this morning. So, Slim, when I get there, I want you to make me a hamburger. I want you to make me a hamburger that's got bacon and cheese and whatever else besides raw onion you want to put on it, and some Frenchy fries. A hamburger and some Frenchy fries. Fill the chat up. Busted. We're doing good this morning. Our numbers are really good. It's good to see them up. I miss going live in the mornings and having coffee with y'all. I think Carol's at a baseball game, so she's not available this morning. Third's not here. So we're just gonna have to hold her on. But our chat normally don't get bad enough that we have to really mod the chat. So, but you guys share this stream, like the stream. If you're bored, turn the volume down on the computer and let some of the videos, especially the lives, play, because I'm trying to get my numbers up. I need just a little shy, about 123 subscribers, something like that, to get to 500. And really desperately need to get to that 500 mark. So you guys share the streams. Y'all, we are like just over 2,000 view time hours, and I have to have 3,000. So what we need to do is actually, anybody that has spare time, just let a video play with the volume down. A live play, let it play. The longer you stay in that live, the more hours counts. I need to get them hours up too. So the only thing holding me up right now on getting the channel monetized is the subscribers. And I think I've got the watch time hours. That's it. The rest of it's already done. So I really need this because I'm going to make a change when I get it up to 500. I'm going to put it in subscriber mode only. And I'm going to have to put a disclaimer and all at the bottom, and I'm going to start doing the chat a little bit different. So, because one day this chat again is going to be on the road. When I'm in Florida live, when I'm in Florida with Charlene and Slim, I'm going to be live off and on. So, Charlene, do you and Slim like deer meat? And I was thinking if we could get some gator meat for Dad while we're down there, that would be awesome. He told me gator tail's good. They can have all the gator tail they want. I'll eat a hot dog. Whoop. Freedom Jeffrey just went live. Yeah, you're going to be on cam. If you're there, you'll be on cam. You sure will. Because I'm bringing the live stream there. Hot damn, where are you at? I forget. What state are you in? Are you anywhere near Florida to where you could join us in November? I love Venice. Venison? Okay. Well, I mean, Dad's gonna have to kill a couple of deer first, but I might could bring y'all a couple packs of meat. I'd love to California. Oh my goodness, you're way away. You're like on the opposite side of the coast. So you'd have to fly down just to be there. Which it can be done. I mean, you can fly. It can be done, but that's up to you. I bet you I would hate to see what a flight would cost coming out of California. You can ask Sir Carrie. Whoops. Let me go back. You can ask Sir Carrie. I'm already planning dinners, ribs, barbecue, and I'm trying to figure out the rest. Don't worry about food here. I got it covered. See, I don't like it when you do that. But I just want a hamburger. I want Slim to make me a bacon cheeseburger with french fries. Every deer that I bring will be Bambi. We don't, but no, my dad doesn't shoot baby deer. The only way he would do that is if it was already in trouble. So, but now you take the way my dad preps and cleans his deer, you take deer steak and everybody that when dad is in with me and the kids here, dad's gonna hunt more this year. So hold on. Let me see what's fine. I will make you the best hamburger you've had, but I'm still going to have a barbecue in my ribs. Okay. Well, you know what? Charlene, have you and Slim ever heard of Fat Lighter? Y'all close enough to Georgia that y'all should know what it is. And if you do you have any? Because I can bring y'all a little stack of that. I'll sit out here and cut it up. We had, I think, 3 stumps at my dad's. I mean, not at dad's, but at Deuce's, and I left all that there. So, yeah, I'm bringing the live stream with me, so everybody needs to be aware of that. If you're camera shy, you need to let Charlene know ahead of time, because it's going to be kind of hard with me live streaming. Aruba also has the ability to go live, so we'll have at least 2 streamers there. Carrie has the ability to go live. If he's there, that's 3. No, you don't know what Fat Lighter is. Okay, I'm gonna bring some too. I'm gonna bring some. A small little stack of it. I'll stick it in my bag, even if it ain't but about 15 or 20 pieces. Good morning, Miss Claudette. Oh, C4, that's not gonna happen. Nobody can break the camera worse than me. That's why I keep it off my face. I'm in between. I'm transitioning with my hair because I debated it's fixed to get cold, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and let it get some length on it, just so everybody can see what I look like. I hadn't grown my hair out at all since I turned gray. And stuffed peppers. Are we talking about stuffed bell peppers, Slim? Yes, it's good to see you this morning too. You guys, if you want to see the flags go up, y'all need to rewind back to the beginning of the stream when we hung them up. They're up. They are up. We just ain't got no wind here this morning. So they just limp. They will be pretty when a good breeze comes through here, though. I made a witch's broom yesterday. What is that? I know what a broom is, but what exactly is a witch's broom? But yeah, we are. I don't know what that. I mean, Charlene, at this point, do you have what is the head count that you've got right now for Florida? Oh, and you guys don't need to forget it's a birthday celebration too. We're gonna have a good time. This is a birthday / Patriot meet and greet kind of thing. And Charlene, have you heard anything from Harley Davidson? So I'll make sure, Slim, that I bring y'all some fat lighter. Hot Damn says dollar store grass skirt. Whoa. Dollar store grass skirt and a stick for Halloween decor. I don't decorate for Halloween. It is going to be it's going to be November the 3rd is when it starts. And it'll extend to the 5th. It's a 3-day weekend. And it's going to be at Charlene is hosting us. So it's going to be at her place. Is that Fatback? I don't know what Fatback is. Okay, so we got Aruba Dive Girl, Carrie's Musings, C4, you and the boys so far. Well, yeah, I was to say Aruba's there, Carrie, C4, you and the boys, so that's 4. And let's think just a second because Aruba's reaching out to U-Haul. And Carol, I'm waiting on to hear from today. She's going to give me an answer. My mom never let us celebrate Halloween. She said it's the devil's holiday. It absolutely is the devil's holiday. But all of our holidays have become full of pagan rituals. You like making crafts? Well, see, I do too. I just got to fine tune mine. I just got to keep working, and I'm not going to give up because I really enjoy doing the pots, and they're not flawless. They've got issues. Fatback. Now, when I think of fatback, I'm thinking of something you season with. I'm not thinking of any kind of wood. I'm talking. I mean, I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's what I'm saying. You got to explain to me in the context you mean it. The only reason I put up a tree last year is because the boys were there. They're getting old enough though that I ain't got to worry about all that crap. We're fixing to start dealing with Christmas as a whole anyway. So we are just not thick bacon. Okay, I got you. I got you. Ooh, that sounds good. Carrie, you gonna make me some of that while you're there? I believe Charlene said she's got an open fire pit. I can't wait. I know, right? It might be too cold to get in the swimming pool. And if we put the live stream up there, we're going to have to put it somewhere where it won't get wet. That's for sure. Good morning. Good morning. We just had another one join us. We got 19 this morning. We're doing good. So all this talk about food's got my stomach rumbling. Not for snowbirds. There can be no skinny dipping in the swimming pool, y'all. Yes, Nina, I know. But it's November 3rd, 4th, and 5th at Charlene's in Florida, right? What city is that? I will let Charlene answer that because if she feels comfortable doing so, because even though it's not going to be, I mean, she's not giving her address out, but it will be doxing her a little bit. So that's why I was being a little cryptic with it because I know where it's at. I know her city, but I'm not going to tell y'all until she's comfortable. If she's comfortable putting the city up there, I'll let her do it. We're going to definitely, me and Charlene are going to try to, anybody else that wants to go, of course, can tag along, but me and Charlene are going to ride to the beach at least long enough to let the boys dig in the sand a little bit. So I got to get them some buckets and stuff. If they're with me, they're going to I want to take them to the beach because they've never been. And if we're that close, there's no sense in it. So, yeah, Palm Bay. So she put it in there, Palm Bay, Florida. I do not know where Palm Bay, Florida is exactly, but I know it's near Orlando somewhere. So I can look it up. I can't look it up on the phone because I'm on StreamYard, but I can look it up later. But yeah, we're gonna try to make a little beach trip. Yeah, we're just a little something to make sure that they at least get to see the beach in their lifetime. Some people have lived their whole life and never seen the beach. You know, me, I'm not one of them. Um, we grew up in I grew up in Brunswick where we had access to Jekyll Island, St. Simon's Island, Cumberland Island, all the islands on the Georgia coast. So I most definitely have been to the beach. I don't care for it, but I've been to the beach. But it would be unfair to have my kids that close and not let them try it. So I want them to be able to go and dig in the sand and build sandcastles, and I might actually sit down there with them and help build sandcastles. That's just me. I haven't done that in years. It'd be fun to sit there and do it. We can pick up some shells, and I can use the shells to make a pot. So yeah, it'd be kind of cool. But me and the boys are gonna fly. It'll be easier and quicker, and I know dadgum well it's gonna be cheaper. If any of you are thinking about driving, I would go. I have a if you're not good at doing flights online and stuff, if you'll contact me by email and send me your number, I'll go in there with my guru skills and see if I can get you a flight for next to nothing. That's just like a perfect example. Is Carol and I were discussing this yesterday through text. We wasn't talking, but we were texting back and forth. And she sent me 3 cities in Ohio where she sent me 3 cities in Ohio where she could actually fly out. Only one of them is cheap enough. One city is cheap. One, in other words, she's got to fly out of Cleveland. She's got to fly out of Cleveland, Ohio, and arrive in Orlando. That's the only way she can do it. And if anybody's in Virginia, I do believe Aruba's in Virginia, is what I'm hearing. Tracy, you where I left from. But now I know for a fact you can get there for less than $100 round trip. As a matter of fact, it would be probably less than $60 round trip because I used to fly out of Texas too much. Everybody can sit in the back of the truck and we'll ride with the people. Cool. No, Tracy is in San Antonio area, I think, is what she told me, if memory serves. And mine, airport in Melbourne. Melbourne, Florida. I have flown the last 5 flights that I've taken. Yeah, I can get, I mean, that's something I know how to do, is to go in there and it's, if you take a bus and you look it up in the bus, it's going to be $700 or $800 for 3 people to fly. I mean, 3 people to take a bus, and then you got an 24-hour ride. No, thank you. Right. It depends on where you're going. Just like there was a $250 difference to fly into Washington, D.C. when I went to the lawn, as opposed to flying into Baltimore, Maryland. And if I had coordinated it a little bit better, I would have had somebody in the movement would have been close enough to snag me from the airport. But I took a train. I took a train from one to the other that cost $3. So it was easily affordable. So, and it makes a difference. Where you're flying out of or flying into makes a difference. And, Mechanic Eric, hello, and good morning. How are you, my friend? I haven't seen you in a while. Good morning, good morning. You working on any vehicles this morning? I was telling my dad this morning, I said, I want to get me a pickup truck, a full-size pickup truck. I want to find me a pop-up camper because I'm going on the road. And I'm going to travel. One way or the other, I'm going to travel. Whether I do it by myself or do it with somebody with me, I'm still going to travel. And how much I travel will dictate, it will depend on how this all turns out, really. But I told my dad, I said, I want to get a pickup. I said, I want to get it painted and then I want to get it wrapped. And I will get it. I mean, it's just, I'm not, and I'm going to get the channel put on the side of the truck. So when I actually get finished, I'm going to achieve everything that I want to achieve. But the first thing I'm going to do is make sure when that truck gets on interstate or it's anywhere in public that it is noticed. And so I'm going to flag that joker out. Instead of a paint job, we're going to flag it out. I'm going to have it wrapped in a patriotic theme somehow. And I'm going to make sure that the channel name and the YouTube channel and everything is on it where people can see it. And yeah, that's my dream. I'm going to get a pickup. It's going to be a full size with a full size back seat. And that's what I thought. There's a deer in the woods. I see it. He's hiding behind trees. I had to look closely. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to get it all decked out. I don't know if you can go to a place that paints. That Misfits truck had better come to Hagerstown. Yeah, I'll probably put Georgia Misfit under the windshield on the driver's side. That's what I want to do. I want to have it wrapped with a American theme, a patriotic theme. I want to have it decked out with stars and flags and just one big huge flag is what I want it to do. And again, I'm going to put the channel name on it so that everybody can see it. And I'll probably put Georgia Misfits under the driver's side window. And that's the way it's going to go. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but I will save up the money to have it done. Because when I get my own truck and I can move, then I'm going to have it like I want it and I'm going to take off. I done told my dad, I said, that's my goal. I'm going to take off. And if my future is sealed in Texas, I'm hoping God will see fit that it's not. But if it is, then I'm going to do what I got to do. Yep, we're having a meet and greet. Eric, you coming? My goal for my freedom jalopy. You guys just make sure y'all be on the lookout for a truck that's got a full back seat and front seat and a full bed. I don't want a short bed. It has to be able to pull something because we're going to modify it and put a tow dolly on it so that we can pull a pop-up camper because then I don't have to worry about motel rooms. And then I'm going to go visit the chat. So everything that we're doing now, that's why I want to start making sure that the Cash App information is put up on the screen. Because whether it's to go towards the pots and stuff that I get and decorate or the decorations like we've been doing or whatever, that's just like Judy Beard. She was like, what do you need, if anything? I'm like, right now, my biggest concern is clothes. So she sent clothes directly to the kids. So, I mean, you guys send a lot of stuff and that's awesome. Okay, so, all right, I got you. Okay, my flags are starting to furl out a little bit. The wind's picking up, which means that it might be fixing to rain. That Second Amendment flag was backwards. I'm going to have to get Daddy to back, I don't know. Yep, I'm going to have to get Daddy to back them screws out and turn it around. But at least the flags are flying, y'all. The American flag ain't moved yet. We're having a meet and greet at Shirlene's. I'll be there for almost a week. Let's see what Yes, Eric, I know. That's why we're doing ours. Also, to celebrate Angela's birthday, I'm communicating with Mona to set up a time for our live streamers so we can say the Pledge Allegiance together. Yeah. 50th birthday. Not that I could care less about turning 50. I don't care. But it gives us a reason to get together and celebrate. And that's what I think. It gives us a reason to sit down and celebrate for sure, for sure. So, Charlene, it's got to look good. It's got to feel good to you to see your two flags hanging up. So, I like them anyway. I can't wait to see the American flag actually fly. We've had, I think this will be like the 4th day of overcast, cloudy weather and rain. It's been completely unpredictable. Big 50, I know, right? I could care less. But it is a milestone for sure. I just hope and pray I don't live 50 more years. In this world, I don't want to be here 50 more years. I don't want to be here to be in my hundreds. I hope I'm gone by then. I really do. I gotta wait and see what this rain's gonna do, y'all. Because anytime it could start raining, who knows? Half a century, I know, right? And I think that's one of the things that angers me the most is that I've lived 50 years now. I'd say 18 of that I was young and stupid. But once I reached the age of 18 and then 21, I became an adult and really have absolutely nothing to show for my life in that time. So, haven't accomplished anything. I haven't gained anything. I just feel like that I grew like stagnant when I started having kids, and especially since I raised all of them by myself. I haven't seen her house, Carrie. I have not been there, so I don't know. But then she sent me all these pictures of all this room. So, yeah, there we go. Now the flags are showing up. I'm pleased. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, I don't care nothing for birthdays really. It's just a reason for all of us to get together and enjoy each other, what it all comes down to. Haven't seen Aruba since Texoma, so I'd like to see her. I'm looking forward to seeing Aruba again. And if U-Haul shows up, he is a blast. And he's easy on the eyes, y'all. But see, we see these names in chat all the time, but very seldom have we actually had an opportunity to really meet up and everybody get to see who everybody is. And there's no way in Hades I would take the live stream down there and not go live some of the time I'm there. But yeah, he is, but I love him. I love you, Hall. He is a blast. We're trying to have a flag wave at Harley Davidson, which right now Charlene's handling that because there's one right up the road from her practically. So we're going to try to do a flag wave while we're there. And, I don't know if Jay Jones has got anything to do that weekend, but somebody needs to reach out to Jay, which I have his direct number. I could do it. But I would love to see Jay there because I hadn't seen him since Texoma either. And Jay's like me. Jay would probably drive, but I'm not driving. I'm going to fly. That's for sure. I will not stick myself. I love you, Hall. He's a blast. He is. He was a joy to be around. My kids loved U-Haul. Oh my goodness. They love them some U-Haul. And they ask about him all the time. So if he actually pops up there, that's going to be great. They're going to love to see him. I did again. Santa has got a pheasant hunt that weekend. I don't know if he could try to come in a later day, like maybe on Monday or so, but we'll see. Right now, he's going to be tied up on the weekend. So, but yep, we just trying to, like I said, we're trying to get these subscribers up. I'm trying to get the subscribers up. So if you guys have a chance to share the channel or anything, y'all do that. If you have some spare time, put on one of the lives, especially one of the longer ones. Jay Jones goes on Glory Be Live. You should see him there tonight. Um, I stay out of Glory Be's chat. I'm not trying to be funny, but it's still a little bit raw and painful. Lady Buckeye is still around, and actually, her and Carol are getting together to see if they want to make the trip together. I don't know if she's going to be able to come or not. They are hilarious together, her and Carol, and they're tight too. Oh, cool. Tracy's going to have one on the 59th birthday. That's awesome. Even if you have to get out there and do it all by yourself, right? Oh, we got 20 this morning. If I don't work this winter, I am thinking about doing a winter vacation where I will travel all over the USA and meet up with people from the convoy and any viewers that want me to visit. That's what I'm going to do with the live stream eventually. Yeah, it's not that I love Glory Be to death, and I'll go in there just long enough to give her a thumbs up and show some support for her to make sure that she knows that I'm still there in the limelight. But Deuce has got me blocked from being able to see him in chat, and it unnerves me, so I stay out of her chat. So I just have to do. I'm trying to make it every day. It's a struggle every day. I don't think it's gotten any less painful now than it was 2.5 months ago. It still hurts either way, but I'm just trying to do what's best for me. I've already experienced that when he was in chatting and I couldn't see him, but everybody else was talking to him and I couldn't. And it made me feel some type of way, so I got the hell out of there. That's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. You do you. Get as many people together as you can, Tracy, to do it with you. I think being hidden from him hurts me more than anything because I can't even say hi to him. I can't speak. So, yeah, it's just the situation I've been in since I've been here is really rough. So, y'all pray for me just overall because I'm having a hard time with it. You can't just forget somebody because they want to forget you. I wish it was that easy. Lord, do I wish it was easy. And it always has been up until this point. Walking away from people that I've spent time with has always been the easiest thing to do because by the time I walk away, I'm past having enough. But this time was different. It's hard to walk away from somebody you still love when you leave. It sucks. Only God can make a difference now. Good morning, Mr. Ridgeline. How are you? Or Miss Ridgeline. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry, but one of these days I'll get it right. Where are you, Lake? Remind me again where you're at, Ridgeline. Yeah, that's when I'm going to try to Pennsylvania. Good night. Everybody's so far away. Oh, that's cool. The VFW. That's excellent. That's excellent. That's excellent. Our numbers are coming right on up. We got 21 in chat, y'all. But I found out just how human I was and all this stuff. All this mess that's happened since I left Texas. I found out how human and vulnerable I really had become. So it's a struggle every day, y'all. Every day. That's the main reason I want to go down to Shirlene's. I just need a change of scenery. I need a breath of fresh air. I need to be around some people who have walked with me through all this. So I can give everybody, each and every person, a personal thank you for being there for me, because this has been very, very hard. It's been very hard, and you guys don't know the half of what I've been through. When I'm on my live stream, I'm staying composed for the most part, but there's days when I just fall slap apart. And when I do, I'll pick up the phone and I'll call Charlene or I'll call Nina. And if I need to cry, they let me cry. If I need to get aggravated, they let me do that. I've talked to him one time since I left, once, and he was angry then. So, no, I haven't. He seems to hate me, actually. He seems to be, I don't know, he won't talk to me. I don't know why. So it's painful, y'all. And then he gets mad because he finds out that I mentioned his name or something on the live stream, but he was my life for over a year. He don't get that. It's hard. It's a very difficult place for me to be, and it's not good for my frame of mind at all. Change the subject. We're gonna have to change the subject or I'm gonna get really upset. Hey, Carol. Carol, don't forget to call me later about your flight. Um, don't forget to call me later about your flight. And did you by any chance find out if Lady Buckeye might be able to join you? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Is it going to be just fine and me being intact, though? That's the thing. Yeah, I heard. I heard it was. I haven't had a chance to. I don't know if I'll get a chance to watch it or not. Um, because I've got to. It ain't like I got anything else to do, but I've got stuff I do need to do today. I got to get the kids ready for school tomorrow. We got to do baths and all that stuff. We got to make sure their clothes are pulled. Christopher got his saxophone. Okay. Well, I need to know one way or the other whether you're going to drive or fly or whatever you're going to do. So I need you to touch base with me and let me know what's going on as quick as you can, because I was telling my dad I was telling my dad this morning that I needed him to decide whether he was going to give us a ride to the airport, because if not, we're going to have to take the transit. So I'm going to buy my flights. I'm going to get the flights at least at the earliest part of October, because I do not want to pay full price for the tickets because they'll be so much cheaper. And well, he's playing the tenor sax. They gave him a tenor sax and it's bigger than he is. But so now he's not only got his backpack, he's also got a saxophone he's got to lug around. And I got to get everybody ready to go back to school Monday morning, which I love it when they're in school, because me and Dad sit outside and we knick-knack in the mornings talking back and forth and have our coffee. And then when my mom gets up, and she goes full swing into cooking after she has her coffee, and she gets our luncheon all made. And then Dad'll either go and lay down or he'll find something to do in the yard or whatever. So Eric says, yeah, she knows, I've already looked, I've already sent her some quotes. So yeah. You just know how to. You just need to know how to look for them. That's all there is. And I use the same site all the time to book my flights, so I'm used to the way they do things. Eric says, "Thank you. That's nice to hear. Not been doing the best, but I am dealing with the depression. If I end up doing this road trip, I would love to see you again." Um, that's awesome. Cool. Do y'all have, is this like a couple, a freedom couple in the making type deal between Ridgeline and Eric? Is this the next freedom couple, guys? We'll see. We shall see. That would be pretty cool. Carol, you be safe and have a good day. Give me a call later, okay? I don't know if you ever tried to call me yesterday afternoon or not, because my phone was on the charger for like hours. But and it's gonna have to go on the charger this afternoon when I end the live, because I'm gonna have to charge it back up. But reach out to me this afternoon after your games. That doesn't mean you can't be the next freedom couple, especially if both of you are single. Good morning, Miss Gator Girl. I haven't even seen her yet, but you guys are speaking to her, so I know she's in here somewhere. I hadn't seen her yet. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? The chargers still work, but right now I can't see. And as a matter of fact, those two chargers I brought with me. And I have not been able to find them in the building. They get knocked off because we're just limited on room. And I was telling my dad, tomorrow morning I'm going to find both of them, and because when I go down there, I'm going to need them. They're here. I just got to get them. They're hidden under something, or they done fell behind something or something. But yeah, I still have both chargers, and both of them still work. So I wonder why my other flag isn't doing anything. It's just like the wind's. I guess that Second Amendment flag is lighter, because that American flag is made of cloth that's thicker. So my flag wave today will be for Steve, Bright, and Tracy. That's awesome. That is really awesome. I'm not going to do a flag wave today. I thought about it, but I'm going to charge up everything we've got. With the week starting tomorrow, we've got to get busy. I got a lot to do. And I just hung my flags up, so I don't have a spare flag. But we are definitely going to get together and try to make this stuff in Florida fun. I cannot begin to tell you how bad I need a little vacation, so this is going to be awesome. And we'll have a good time. So no matter what the circumstances are to oh cool, you're handing out constitutions. One of them's waving, the other one's not. But that one, again, it's made of cloth, so it's a thicker flag, and I guess that's why it's not moving around too much. I have a thin one, and if I keep seeing it doing this and it doesn't want to get out up in the air, I'll get Dad to take it down and put my other one up. Slim, 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 slim. By the time November gets here, we won't have no tomatoes, but I want some vine ripe tomatoes. I've been wanting some for a couple of weeks now. I want a Georgia tomato sandwich. Yep, guide extras be out around 2 p.m. Nina, you could send me them flags anytime you're ready. Oh, wow. That's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. One of these days, we'll start our own convoy and we'll just take off. I never was a part of the convoy itself, but I followed it every day. Oh, that's next door. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Awesome. Um, yeah, because what we'll do, as a matter of fact, I tell you what, Nina, if it's okay with Charlene and Slim, if you could mail them to Charlene's house instead of mine to keep me from having to try to get them there, because if anybody don't have flags for the flag wave, I want to have extra ones. And I'm gonna get signatures on some of these flags with the poles. So, Carrie, do you have the capability of making some flag poles and bringing them with you, and the stuff to mount them? Gator, we're all praying for you, sweetie. Try to take it easy. I'll pray for you and you pray for me. How does that sound? You don't. Okay. I guarantee you if we could get the poles that we could probably fix them at Charlene's. We shall see. Wait a minute. Okay, I can do that. Charlene, do I have permission to give your address to Nina so that she can ship the flags directly to you? I just need a yay or a nay. We'll have to figure out a way to get some poles. That's why, okay, good. That's why, Charlene, does Slim, if you're still in here, do you have anything that we can put flags on? And if so, can you rig up our flags? Yeah, but the ones that Nina's sending don't come with poles. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that. Chain link poles. Are you driving to Charlene's or are you flying? On wooden poles. We can staple them onto the wood. Well, I've got some things. I've got some hooks. I don't know how many of them my dad's got, but sliding some of those in my backpack won't be no big deal. The ones that he used to hang my two flags this morning, they're shaped like a U. And he says they're actually staples, but they'll work. I mean, they go right through the eyelets and hold on. That's it. I am really loving that flag just finally flying in the air. Just glue caps to the end of the pipe. Caps. You're driving. Okay, so you can bring something with you. Hold on. All right, what width PVC is best? I have no idea. I would say at least an inch. Just glue caps in the end of the pipe. Hold on. If I send the big flag, y'all can get under it like they did in Hagerstown. Put one person on each corner. See, that's when the PVC pipe would come in handy, because we could attach that thing to a PVC two post and actually have it like where it would sit out, where we could have it completely out, but we'd have to weight it somehow. But that would be cool. Okay, cool beans. You're coming down in the We the People truck. I can't wait. Yeah, go ahead and send it. No, they will not be there. And if they try anything, all hell's gonna break loose. She better not. They better not. That's all I can say. They better not show up, Eric. I have nothing to say. Wyckoff's not my problem. Yeah. Okay. An inch and a half, an inch to a half an inch with caps PVC. Cool beans. Any of y'all that could have any of that y'all could go ahead and bring with you, that would be awesome. That way, because I don't know how many Nina is sending, but we want to have extra flags either way. And with a little extra PVC pipe, we could actually set them up on stands where they'll be freestanding. It ain't like it can't be done. All it takes is a plus sign at the bottom to make it anchor and sit up. I can't wait to see it. I want to get some footage of it. I want to videotape your truck. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. So, but yeah, the Patriots are getting together, and we went live this morning so you guys could see the flags. I'm fixing to go ahead and try to end this live stream pretty quick. I want to get my phone on the charger and get out of this weather before it really starts getting nasty. But we are going to like on the oh, okay. You'll have to show me. It's hard for me to visualize it here, but I'm game. I'm game. I want as many flags as we can have. So any way we can get them set up, kind of be like that. If Nina can go ahead and send the flags, then I believe Slim could probably get started early on them. That way they'll be ready when we get there. But my Cash App information is on the page, y'all. If you want to send a little blessing to help towards getting some of this stuff done, by all means, send it. I could use all the help I could get. Okay, I got you. I got you. We'll make it work either way. We'll get them up on something. We'll get them up on something. That's for sure. But sometime next week, you guys, we're gonna sit down and decorate a pot up. But you guys, y'all, please have a blessed day. I appreciate everybody being here and hanging in with me. As things get closer to the November date, we will be talking more and more about the trip coming up. So if you see me go live and you see the trip in the topic, you'll know you need to be here if you're planning on going. So hopefully we'll wind up having quite a crew. It's going to be an amazing weekend, and I cannot wait to see all you Patriots and family members. It's going to be awesome. We could do that too. Now, the only thing I need, what I'd really like to have, and I've been debating on it, but eventually I'm going to make the upgrade. I'm going to get a drone, because it would be amazing to stretch that big old flag out and then be able to get some aerial shots of it. That would be awesome. But I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be so good to see all of y'all. It gives me something to look forward to. There ain't a lot of that these days. So there you go. It'll give me something to focus on that's good, that's coming up, and kind of, kill the monotony of stuff. It's so quiet around here every day. That's the thing. And but I love being able to be back and watch the deer, but I still miss home, man. Every day. So I can't wait to actually get to buy my first vehicle in years. It's going to be nice to have the freedom to drive around. Me and my dad's been talking about the way we're going to do things. We've changed it up a little bit, but we're fixing to get it knocked down. I'm fixing to go to work. I'm going to start working remote during the week. And I'm already applying for jobs. I just got my headset ordered so that I can actually talk to the people on the phone. It's on the way. I need a 10-foot Ethernet cable, and that's all I need that I hadn't already bought. I am going to get a full-size pickup. It's probably going to be a Chevrolet because that's what I drive. It's going to be a Chevy, and it's going to have a full back seat. And my dad can make me something to put my flags on to drive up there, to drive around with it, where I can have my flags on it and the whole 9 yards, because he's got PVC pipe everywhere, and if not, we can buy some. So we'll get it fitted out with flags and just take off. That's what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to buy the truck, and I'll officially be able to drive. It's going to be really nice. And right now, I don't know where my first stop is, but we will see. Yeah, me and you both. I got you. But I'm fixing to end the live stream anyway, Colette. We're going to be live again in a couple days, I'm sure, for something. I'm going to do a pot sometime this week, so I'll be live with that. And y'all get everything y'all got to get done on this Sunday morning. And one day next week, we'll pop back in. You guys, please play these videos to help me get these watch time hours up, even if you turn the volume down and just let it play. If you could help me out with that, we got to get our numbers up a little bit more. We need 500 subscribers. We are at 374. Anybody that goes into a channel that you could share it in because of the fact that we're family, please put it up there and see if we can get these numbers up. I need to get to 500 really bad. I'd like to be at 500 by the time we go to Florida. So anything you guys can do to help out with that. And again, Cash App and PayPal information is on the page. If you want to be a blessing and help out with some of the stuff we got to get started and to get there, please send a Cash App. I could use the help. Even down to buying pots, Yep, leave the stream up and let the chat roll, but somebody's going to have to maintain it. And my mod's going to be with me, so that's going to be an issue. So I'm going to I may have to rent somebody that day that I trust just to hang around and chat and make sure that everything's on the up and up, because Carol's going to be there, I hope. Carol is supposed to be there, so she's not going to be able to do that. So you guys just make sure y'all got everything. I got an email address. I got my Cash App information. Everything's on my page. Like I said, if you guys want to do whatever y'all want to do, if I get there and we need more flagpoles, that'll give me the ability to get them. Whatever we come across that we're going to need when we get up there. So, and I can forward everything directly from me to Charlene, and that will be fine. So if you guys can help out, help out. If you can't do it, I understand, but the information's there. We're going to get it together and we're going to get it done. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all stay safe. I'll see y'all again next week sometime. Love you much. Looking forward to it, y'all. Charlene, I can't wait. We'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye. Or good day.